lost Toys R Us. We lost the giraffes. Okay?
Aww.
And since Michael Jackson died, there's nowhere the giraffes can go. So they were in Toys R Us. No, now they're gone.
But we still got FAO Schwartz, so.
FAO Schwartz expensive. Toys R Us was the ghetto toy store. Like when they had sales at the end of every holiday, 50 to 75% off.
Dang,
you can buy a PS4 for $2.
Wait, you think I still got time to get my daughter a kitchen set?
You better hope that there's a Toys R Us around you where you can get a kitchen set.
What about online? Like
online sales, you better jump on it. We went let me tell you, we went last week, okay? And the lines was out the door. It was like Christmas. You had to see everybody's like, listen, they're getting rid of that Barbie for $2. Pick up 10 pieces.
Dang, man, I need to go.
The Mexicans were shopping. They were sending stuff back to Guadalupe and everything. Ladies and gentlemen,
first of all,
I'm heartbroken.
Welcome to the R&R show.
I'm heartbroken.
I'm your karma.
I got to sing it for one last time.
Who are you again?
Raphael G.
Raphael G, the
creator,
crybaby.
the God.
The CEO.
The bad guy.
The
CEO,
bad guy.
president, co-founder, tax preparer, janitor, all that stuff. You can tell I'm
Dishwasher.
Uber, no, I don't know Uber. I got a brand new car. I don't want nobody in my shit. I don't even want your kids in my car, but I do it because you my friend.
I can't stand you, yo.
But before we start the show, and before we go commercial, I got to say these words. And I'm going to look into you, America, because I feel hurt right now. All right? And I'm going to say it just like this. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. They got the best for so much less. It's really flip your lids.
Oh my God.
From bikes to games to video games.
Raphael.
It's the biggest toy store there is. I don't want to grow up because, baby, if I did, I wouldn't be a Toys R Us kid. Thank you for the memories.
Oh my God.
Thank you for having the toys that my rich godparents used to buy me, that my mother was too poor to buy me.
I want to know if
my mother, look, listen, my godparents went to Toys R Us to get me kids. My mother and my father, to get me toys. I'm sorry, toys.
I was about to say,
I think she bought my brothers and sisters.
What kind of person are you?
All right, but my mother, sit down with Vero G. She's hyper.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you something. I know she'll use drugs. Because you talk to her, you ever spoken to her? She's like, hey, Vero, how you doing? Oh my God, I'm doing so good. How's everything going? I'm like, damn, Vero G, I want some of that.
Well, you
Mr. Smooth over there. You see Mr. Smooth.
He's like, smooth brother, yes.
Wait till I lay down what I got to say. I'm going to have everybody under control. He's like, you can tell he's an old school G. He knows, I spotted him. You see, he wears the sweater with the gold chain outside. My dad used to do that shit. He looked cool as hell. Where's the hat, bro? I know you got the hat. See, he ain't gonna answer because there's a hat that goes with that sweater. He know I ain't lying. They be sitting there like this, like,
yo
soy el cantante.
Only he's not at the level.
That's all right, but he's smooth. He got that Fania swag, like. Hey, listen, we're having fun today. I don't care how many of y'all are listening or not listening. When the replay comes out, y'all gonna be laughing. Y'all gonna be singing the same song. I don't wanna grow up.
Well,
you gotta do like a Vegas singer. You ever seen a Vegas singer when they sing song?
I don't wanna grow up. Yeah.
That chicken, there's something in that chicken. We went to Texas Chicken. Look at me, I'm drooling.
You still got grease on your
grease,
face.
bro. That's that crack grease. Because I was wondering, why is there 100 crackheads in front of that chicken spot? And they're not inside. They're outside going, yo, Papa, I'll suck your toes for a chicken wing.
Oh, my God. Is that what they were saying to you when you was in the car?
Yeah. They told me how much, they wanted me to sell your daughter. No, how much for the blanquita?
You better not.
I was like, what are you talking about? She's so white, she's so pure. I was like, leave her alone, that's my niece.
Hey, for real.
They saw you coming out, they were like, oh, that's the mother?
No, they thought I was part of that.
They thought you were a cop.
They thought I was in there.
Look at me in the car, man, and look at the way you came out with that chicken. You had that grill in your look like, go ahead, somebody just asked me for a biscuit. I will kick your ass.
Because I was mad because you saw how hard those biscuits were.
Yo. I'm going to keep those in the trunk for spare tires. I'm telling you right
I'm
now.
like, and then those I'm telling the dude, like, why you ain't telling me about the $10.99 special? You got me over here.
And what he said, I'm so
$20.
Sorry. Hey, what he said, I'm so sorry, I didn't know about it either. Why are you getting mad? It's still
he
chicken.
was like, oh, it's part of the package deal. I'm like, yo, like, all right, whatever. Just give me.
Man, we had fries, we had chicken, we had hard-ass biscuits that you could use as a spare tire. What? It's the truth. They're harder than Popeye's chickens. That's how bad they were.
You mean the biscuits?
The biscuits.
No,
yeah.
Popeye's biscuits is good. It's just mad dry.
No.
But they're good.
You ever ate Popeye's biscuits?
Yeah.
While you're high?
No comment.
You eat that thing, it's like sucking sand. It's like, yo, let me get some juice.
I can't with you.
Love that chicken from Popeyes. Right. I'm trying to get a sponsor. I'm trying to get somebody. KFC. Finger looking good.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have Mr. TV.
Yes, he's
Who You Entertainment.
Who You Entertainment. Everybody's a pretty man. Who You Entertainment. Who the hell are you?
Oh my God.
Mr. TV's in the house. That's a cool name, Mr. TV.
Right, Mr. TV, you on TV.
Hell yeah. Imagine you like, what if you ugly? What'd you call yourself, Mr. Blender? What?
Like blend, like contour?
No, Mr. Nightstand.
Oh my God.
What? Nyah's looking at the video. She was like, I want to see how I'm going to look on the video later. See, that's what wrestlers do. They look at each other first. Like,
you know what I wanted to ask?
What do you want to ask?
I wanted to ask, right? One of the Facebook questions was, like, if you had what was one of the things that you regret from that you put up with one of your exes? I know this ain't sexual healings, but that's a good question.
You know one of the things I regret?
What?
Ex-co-host. I'm tired of their asses. You know, I got the fat one. Who?
They want to put you on American Idol?
They want to put me on American Idol? I told y'all.
Oh, God, why did y'all say that?
we had
y'all hyping this man up. Come on.
We had.
No, you got to sing another song. Sing another song for them. Sing another song for them.
Really?
Go ahead. Another song, though.
Let me get the nicotine out my lungs.
Oh, God.
What?
About what you regret putting up with your ex?
Remember the ex-co-host we had that you had to put her in coffee? Her name was Cream.
What was so bad about her, though?
She thought she had the cream. She did it. She was dread out. Anyway, why? What are you laughing about?
Shots fired.
For y'all.
Then we have my brother, the big. Right now, he would have been like in three of us, three of these chairs, and he would have been like, somebody hug me. I'm like, well, nigga, I can't even put my arms around you, bro. For real. The last time I helped him with I had to help him put on a belt. It took me 2 hours because I had to go around the block.
God.
What? What? And every one time we had a midget. We had a midget co-host. His name was Daniel. I swear to God. He was down to earth. What? You want me to sing? They want me to be on American Idol? Okay, let me see what song I can sing. I'm going to sing a song.
Well, you repping with your Wu-Tang hat right now.
I know, Wu-Tang. Ain't nothing with...
Yeah, you can't say that word, though.
A nice song.
The time is ticking here. Let's go.
All right. I'm gonna sing a song to you.
Oh God.
No, it's a friendship song.
I hope it don't rain, Lord.
Okay,
Go ahead.
what would I do if I sang out of tune? What? Okay, fine.
The Wonder Years, really?
Well, they said I'm retarded. What?
Who said you're retarded?
Everybody. I'm not retarded. I'm just special.
We know that. Oh my God.
You ever seen a guy with no arms try to drink out of a fountain water? That's hysterical. He do it with the chin. Well,
God, you're going to hell, man.
My man's like, what show am I on? They said I can tell poetry. Now I'm going to have to read
Bible verses because this guy has the devil in him. Look at Vero G's about to piss in her pants. She's in the corner over there. She's like, this man is crazy as hell. It's the R&R show. And when we come back, we got, who we going to put on first?
We got Vero G.
We got Vero G's going to be in the house. We're going to have her on in a few minutes. We're going to play her music right now.
Energy, yes.
And then we need her energy because it's all natural. I want to know what it is, what type of jelly bean she's sucking on.
You
or
have
coffee
energy,
or something. I think she has some
Red
hot
Bull.
chocolate or something.
You have some of that hot chocolate from out there?
Yeah.
They got a little bit of.
My man's over there going,
got a little bit of something in
Yo, you gave a Gatorade, didn't you?
She got a little something in it.
She got a little something. When she came in, she was like, hi, I'm Vero. I was like, what the? Who? She was like, I'm Vero. I was like, you want me to introduce you? It's Vero G. I was like, what the? I was like, but I'm Raphael G. She was like, I know, but I'm Vero. I was like,
you guys related?
No, I don't know. We probably are.
Maybe.
Because I don't know what's in that chicken, but I feel good.
You was hungry, see?
Hell yeah, I was hungry myself. I'm a diabetic. My sugar dropped. I took that, bro, my sugar back up. I took my insulin. I'm ready to go.
Oh, God.
I'm ready to go. That's my heroin right there. What you doing? Stop with that fake smile. Your cheeks are going to break. You've been smiling for the last 5 minutes.
Because I'm trying not to kill you right
she's
now.
She's like, I'm going to fire him.
Wait till we go on commercial break, yo.
It's like the thing your mother used to tell you in the store. Wait till I kick her. Papi, wait till you get out the store. I'm going to kick your ass. Ooh, you those white people are watching. They're going to report me. I'm going to kick your ass. It's the R&R Show. We'll be right back after this.
She's so fake. She's such a slut. You can see the layers on her face. Look at her chicken legs. Oh my god. How short is that skirt? I can't believe she didn't even put that on. Is that her dress? It's not even on her hardly. It's not even covering her up. It's actually disgusting. Oh my god. How can she do her hair like that? I don't even know how this girl has friends. I saw her talking to Holden the other day. Who does she think she is? I bet she slept with the whole football team. She's not even pretty. She's gained so much weight. She looks like a cow. Such a good idea. Watch this. You're good. Oh my god, that's so funny. You gotta post that. I got an idea past this.
Vero G, can't live without you.
No puedo vivir sin ti.
Cool breeze.
Te quiero, mami. Tú eres el amor de mi vida. Sin ti, no sé qué hacer. Esta canción es para ti. Ya tú me conoces. Sabes cómo yo soy. Siempre pensando en ti. No te olvidaré.
Este dolor me está matando. Quiero que estés conmigo. Seré parte de mi fantasía. Quédate en mi vida. Can't live without you.
poder, lo que no se puede comprar con dinero. Ya tú sabes.
Hi, I'm Charles Laloma, and I want to thank you for watching the LDM Network. For more information on this show or any other show, please go to www.ldmnetwork.net. Again, that's www.ldmnetwork.net. And now, let's get back to it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's on our show. We are back. I'm pissed off because they told me to keep it chill because Veronica was laughing too hard during the scenes and everything. But before we say anything, Vero G is in the house, and that was her song.
Welcome.
Without You, right?
Can't live without you.
Can't live without you. I can't live without her either. I'm so happy and everything to have on the show.
That song was amazing. That was awesome.
And we also like to give a shout out to everybody who's been logged on.
Yes. Thank you so much for showing us love and for watching.
Yes.
Raphael, you alright?
Yeah, my hef piece came off because people in the back were telling me, sing again. I can't talk when people telling me to sing again. Give a shout out to El Bronco International, Margie Oaks, babe, love you.
Carmen
Gonzalez is in the house. Everybody who's been logged on. The sound was only off for 10 seconds because Charles was, trying to sabotage our show. Like
he didn't want he didn't want it to rain outside. That's why he actually saved the climate. Thank you.
Let me tell you something. Don't get mad because you're the musician in this group. And they asked me to go to American Idol.
Okay. Oh, shoot now.
All right. They told you to go to The Voice because you need one. Hello.
Okay.
Wow.
Vero G.
Hi.
Welcome to the R&R show.
Yes. Thank you guys for having me.
Vero, you are so happy person. I mean, we was talking to you, and I was trying to say something to you, but you wouldn't stop laughing. I was like, she's cool people.
Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate that.
I'm telling you, you know what? I was telling you off the air. I said, if I didn't know Vero, I wouldn't believe that was her because not saying that she's not talented, but you have a lot of artists that they're so into themselves that
the
they're
ego
like,
is there.
so how you doing? They're like, well, I'm a rapper. And they come on the show and all they do is do this. Yes, I sing and I make music and all this stuff. Vero was like, yo, I want a piece of chicken too. I was like, yes.
Oh my God, you guys got me on fire already. Forgive me, I'm like this half of the time when I'm not sleeping.
I heard when she talks in the sleep, she laughs at herself. Hi, look at you, you're snoring.
Wepa.
Right?
Something like that.
Yeah, okay.
So
Vero,
Vero,
what made you do that song?
Which one, the Can't Live Without You?
No, yeah, Can't Live Without You.
Okay, actually, my music mentor / music producer, Cool Breeze, we did that over 2 years ago, this album. It's called Trials and Tribulations. So actually, it's in this album itself right now. And the song itself, I heard it one time on YouTube, which I got permission. It's legit, just you know out there watching. And basically, it was just, I heard the beat, I just fell in love with it. And I was like, I like to blend the music sometimes. You know, as an artist, you have to blend in different chords, definitely different genres. Forgive me, genres. And I just loved it, and I just started writing it. And then me and Cool Breeze, we worked on it, and
But let me tell you, that's a nice track.
Very,
it
very
really
nice.
is a nice track.
I'm excited for the rest of the songs on her album.
No, my car got a CD
sorry.
player. We're gonna blast that on the way to Queens.
Oh my God.
Where I live at is nothing but Dominicans. They're gonna love that.
they're like, oh yeah, man, get that, man.
No, I'm serious. Yo, Jackson Heights in the house. What's up? All the Dominicans.
So how long have you been singing for?
Wow, professionally over 5 years. I would say over 5 years.
Have you toured anywhere?
Tri-state area.
No, but that's a tour.
Yeah,
I know people still haven't left Brooklyn.
Wow, that's crazy.
I'm
man.
serious.
What inspired you to start singing?
You know what? It's funny you say that. I really started at the age of 7. Music was always a passion of mine. My parents, my mom, my dad always influenced me. Listen, don't ever stop with your dreams. Do something. If you have a gift, God-given gift, go for it. You know. And
absolutely.
Thank you, definitely. And it was just a great experience. Just that motivation from my parents, and then going to school, and I went to school choir and so forth. It just really motivated me and pushed me to just go far in life.
Did they make you sing in church?
No. Thank God,
Lucky.
no.
They made me sing in church.
They made me sing too. I was like, I'm not ready.
I sang a song.
I really wasn't ready.
They made me
either.
go to a Pentecostal church. I just sang this one song. They kicked me out. I never had to go back.
Got you.
Who was your motivation growing up?
Oh man, besides my parents, of course, that's them. Musical influences, I would say, definitely is Mariah Carey, Selena, the late Selena, forgive me, not the Selena Gomez, since I don't know.
No,
Late Selena.
Love Selena.
Yeah, Selena, yes.
My best
Rest in
friend
peace.
is like her biggest fan.
Oh
One
my
of her
God.
biggest fans.
Hands down,
Can I
hands
tell you a
down.
story about Selena?
Yeah.
I didn't know who she was until she died.
You serious?
I never followed her. I never followed her. I never knew who she was. And when I saw that big butt die, I was,
Oh my
Selena, no!
Oh my God.
to hell.
Everybody in
He's
here
a
knows.
mess.
Look, you see my man over there? He's like, I didn't know who she was either. But when I saw her doing that, look at her, even Nyah Kennedy was
She
like,
like,
we didn't know who she, and then she started doing that titty titty bum bum. I was like, all right.
You're horrible.
Wow. I'm staying quiet.
And then I saw,
No comment.
then I saw the movie with J Lo, and then I realized who she was.
You're like, oh, that's her.
But it took a Puerto Rican to play a Mexican. Anyway,
Wepa. All right.
besides,
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
when did you get the finally, like, because people can sing, but not a lot of people could do it in front of people.
Yes.
When did you get that courage to say, you know what, this is what I want to do? When did you go over that obstacle to go in front of an audience?
Wow, it took me some time, honestly. I mean, besides, like I said, I was in junior high school, 22 back then. Shout out to them, but now a different name in my hand. I performed with them with the school choir, and then it was great because it was a group, but doing solo is totally different.
Yeah.
So after because I've been doing this for some time, for 5 years. When I first officially done like open mic showcases, it was really nerve wracking because it was like you're a whole bunch of people watching you perform, and if you slipped up, that's it. You're done.
I know that feeling,
Yeah.
especially when you sing in the shower
Absolutely.
naked by yourself. You
Ay,
sound
Dios
so
mío.
good. And then one day my mother caught me. I couldn't stop singing. I just like, she thought it was somebody else in the bathroom. She was like, I thought it was Frank Sinatra.
Ay, Dios mío.
And it was Rafi Nalgas.
You are too much. Oh my God.
It's true, man. That chicken is good. We
Now
gotta go
you
back.
have
I didn't get none of that.
Vero G, you have
ma'am.
a song on the LDM radio playing
Yes.
right now.
Yes.
Congratulations
Thank
on your
you.
nominations.
Thank
You're what, number?
10.
You're in the top 10, I believe, right?
Charles, I don't got my headpiece on because it
I
fell
believe.
off.
Top 10 in the LDM radio. Oh, it's not a number. But you're in the radio.
Oh, hey, something. Yeah, man. I'm happy.
Look, you
Can't
can't
get
play.
nominated though. All you gotta do is have your people vote for you. LDM radio. Had to slip that in real quick. The nominations
Okay,
don't come
gotcha.
out for 2 more months, so
Damn.
you still have a chance to get your song nominated.
Okay, that's a blessing.
So,
Hey.
just
But
have your.
but for $20, I'll tell you, it was in the envelopes.
All right, so let me get my money. Hold on.
Each.
You heard this over here.
Yes,
category.
as
I
I
got
don't know
envelope.
if you're aware, but every year we have a LDM Independent Music Awards show,
Yeah.
and so that's
okay.
what I thought you. I mean, being on the radio alone is huge. So all you gotta do is just get your friends and your fans to vote for
Yes.
you.
Oh
And
my
to
God.
listen to LDM radio,
Definitely.
listen to the
Absolutely.
LDM network every day, Monday through Friday. All the shows are here now.
Yes, absolutely.
That's what they say. Yeah.
I'm not walking around with the borough president.
So what was your biggest challenge making an album?
Wow. I would say 3 factors. First would be the financial situation behind that. Second, it was just like timing, I would say, for me. And the third thing, it was just some personal issues that I had. I had to first take care of that, and then just focus back on the music, And I felt like at that time working with Cool Breeze, I said, it's on. We gotta work. We gotta do this now, And overall, it's after 2 years working on this album, it's here.
Good.
That's awesome.
you,
And
thank
what
you.
is your favorite genre?
Oh man, you gotta pick that one. Oh God. She got me there. I would say I love salsa. I'm sorry, I have to. Salsa's in my blood. I have to put down.
That's awesome. We gotta play a salsa song of hers.
Ooh, ow.
He think.
I'm just like, okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. This is wonderful. You have children?
Yes.
How many you have?
One. That's it.
Yeah,
Boy,
one is
girl?
enough.
Boy.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
he go to see you perform and everything?
Once in a while because he's minor. It's only like have family.
How old is he now?
He's 12.
12. He ain't no minor. 12 now is
Yes,
15.
he is. What you mean?
12 these days is 15. They know more than 18-year-olds. They
Yikes.
go on the internet.
How does he feel about your singing?
He's honestly, it's weird to say this, but he's kind of timid, and sometimes I kind of pick his brain, and I realize when I see because he has a tablet, so I'm like, I peek like on his bed, and sometimes he watches my video, I'm like, oh shit.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
stuff.
so
Wow, wow, that's cool, man. You're like, wow. Yeah, I was
watching
like,
your video,
yeah,
right?
and then he tried
That's
playing.
wonderful.
Like, thank you. And he tried to play like smart, like, oh no, man. I was just watching Yogi
I
Man.
remember-
The video just popped up.
I remember when I caught my son watching the video
my
too,
God.
and he was like, "Oh no, Dad, no!" But it wasn't music videos.
Oh, the first
yeah.
scenario.
I was like, "What are you doing?" He was like,
Yeah,
"I love you." By the way, I gotta give a shout out to my boy Tommy G, Ralphie G Jr. A happy 22nd birthday. His birthday was on March 9th. My only son.
Oh, congratulations.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Tommy.
birthday.
My only Simba. Because I got 3 girls and a son, so it was great to have my boy turn 22. Because I remember when I was his age, they told me I wouldn't be 22. I would be dead by 18 or whatever. But my mother's, she let me out the closet once in a while to eat. So I'm here now.
Joking.
Okay, I got me scared there for a minute. I'm like, yeah.
My mother's real name is Misery.
Vero, so
Yeah.
out of all of these songs, which one was your favorite song
Oh,
for you
man.
to record and why?
Okay, the one that's right now, Summertime Sand is the concept behind that, because I don't know if you guys know the artist Lana Del Rey, because she did that version, the Summertime Sand song. So when I heard it, I heard the instrumental beat with that, but not her in the background chorus. And I heard it, and I said, I have to write this. I have to. So eventually, I spoke to Cool Breeze, and we worked it out. And basically, the concept of that song is about, summertime sand is leaving, you feel a certain way. So I kind of put it together, mixed with suicidal feelings.
Ooh.
So it's kind of a dark song. I kind of like it because I really pour my heart out in that song with the concept of that together. So
That's awesome. Will you be performing for us tonight, or?
if you guys like, it's up to you. But I also like, if we do have time, I would like to definitely promote a couple of things here.
Go ahead.
Okay, just want to make sure.
I'm
I just
already
wanna make-
signed the check.
I wish. Let me know. So as you see right here, guys, these are my newest two. Oh, yeah, right here. Better for me. Okay, thanks. I got a free hand. All right, so as you see right here, this is called Springtime Confessions, and this is called Hood Concepts. These are my newest poetry book collections. There's a 12th one and my 13th one. And
wonderful.
thank you so much. Don't mind the sweat.
Awesome. Do you wanna sing, read something? Right
Sure, if you guys.
Which one do you want?
Well, don't. Okay, whatever. Okay, well, we're in the hood, right?
Yo, why you put it? No wonder your son is watching the video. Look at that picture she got in here. Vero's showing nalgas and everything.
Listen,
Oh my
that's
God.
part of the program.
Look, hood
Well, you on the
concept.
Raw and Ready show, so it can.
Look, I'm not playing hood concept. Look at it. Of course, the hood got, the hood got the nalguitas out there.
Oh my God.
Okay, the suburban
He
doesn't.
said, "Oh my God, Becky."
This is that. This is like, oh my God, I'm going to KFC because I got my EDP card. Not your picture.
Raphael.
Not the picture. Not the picture. She's
Raphael.
gorgeous in this.
Because we're in the hood, so I'm thinking we should do things with the hood, right?
Can I read this one?
Go right ahead.
Look what just opened. Look what just
I'm just letting
opened
you
up.
do it.
I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. I have to read. This is from The Hood Concepts by Veronica Gonzalez. The chicken spot. See, I'm not playing. The chicken spot.
It really does say the chicken spot. I thought he was being.
Yo, this is real.
You can't make this up.
I
You can't.
can't make this up. The chicken spot, where it's always hot. Late nights of grease running through the air while people run to get their fast food fix. With no care, cheap prices to break a 10. All that you can eat as your heart starts to clot. Filled with sweet and fried foods that teases your taste buds. While you take out or eat in or wait in line to select what you crave. The chicken spot.
Woo!
Yes!
Nice.
I can't snap. I can't snap.
Page 5 on Hood Concept.
Wait, now since he's reading, can I please? read
Sure,
this one?
pick whatever you. Okay, I got.
This
you.
one hits a good spot for me. Mr. Softy. For those that like ice cream.
Hey now, I'm loving this already.
She likes peaches and cream.
Oh my God, tamalo.
All right, Mr. Softy. When you hear it, can I say it in my sexy voice?
Girl, go ahead. Do what you gotta.
When you hear it, the Mr. Softy truck with the music on repeat. You know it's that time to run and wait. Online to get your favorite ice cream. All the kids and adults wait as they choose which ice cream to pick. The anticipation is worth it. It sure is. Oh, I'm feeling it, girl. As you take your first bite into your favorite ice cream, mine is vanilla, on a nice spring and summer day, and savor every moment of it as if it was your last, till you eat the last bite, Mr. Softy.
Ooh, she gonna sell me copies over here.
Yo, no.
Where by?
By Vero G.
This is some really
Yo, this
good
is some
stuff.
really good stuff.
Can I read one more, please?
Summertime confession.
Ooh.
Because this one reminds me of my uncle. My Uncle Tito. Everybody has this one uncle.
Oh my God.
It's called Sneakers on a Loop. And I'm going to read it like my Uncle Tito would read it. Oh my God. Okay? Sneakers on a Loop tells you where is the loot. What kind of drugs is on that stoop? From all kinds of colors, red, blue, yellow, and white, comes by dope, crack, or which weed to buy. As the days turn into months, the sneakers stay in place. Through rain, wind, snow, or hail, drug dealers makes their sale. Papa, I got 5 for that. As the norm prevails of these colorful hints, what holds the truth? While people walking by in sight of what's in that loop, we come to realize it's our day. Truth.
He could relate.
Sneakers on a loop. Let me tell you something. So, I've been looking for them sneakers for months, and my mother threw them shits outside.
She threw them in a light pole. They're hanging.
I want a copy.
They're hanging by the cord.
All right, well, we'll talk after the show. We'll talk. We'll do business.
Absolutely.
I know we're having fun and everything, and ladies and gentlemen,
they're really good.
This is
Thank you.
real
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
stuff. This is like when you talk about the sneakers on the loops and the chicken and everything. This is stuff that we live. This is stuff that we see
real life
every day.
stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, we went to the chicken spot.
Take
Me and Karma went on the iPhone to find a chicken spot.
No lie.
And we found it. But it's when all I did was open it, and God said chicken spot.
And you were just talking about chicken earlier. Remember, you were like,
It was meant to be. Now,
Exacto.
yes. I'm gonna let you read this next one.
Sure.
Introduce it, please.
Of course. So this poem is called "This Fence." The concept before I recite this poem to you guys and the viewers at home. This actually I saw a documentary on HBO talking about. It's called "The Fence," and it was talking about the immigration situation. With Donald Trump and. Let me get started with that. But this is based on the concept of the documentary. So you guys ready?
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right. Are you guys ready at home? Okay. It's called "This Fence." This fence that is built, made of immigrants' hands with sweat, to avoid these same immigrants for coming over the border, for a better life, a better opportunity, education for their kids and more. How is this fence will protect the other side of this country when all you do is start a war? Yes, we need to look. Hold on, guys. Pause. Thank you. Hey, I'm getting help here. Pause. All right, thank you. Okay. Out for one another, not for rapists and convicts, but for those who aren't in those ways of lifestyle. We can't deny them the right for freedom, for a second chance of life. We should be ashamed to be a country of hate, to overlook of our own people in the time of need. We are just ignoring it, letting it be, not speaking up or fighting for a cause. The only fence that should be enforced is for jails. This fence.
Yes.
Thank you.
No, do it right.
I can't, unfortunately. Wepa.
Vero G, please
Yes.
tell the audience where they can find you, your social media outlets and all of that.
Of course, definitely. Okay, so if you guys, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Oh, no problem. So you guys,
Keep that book. You see, look, I'm eyeing it.
we'll talk business after the show. No, definitely. So if you guys want to check me out, you can check out my SoundCloud. It's long. I'll spell it out. Veronica Gonzalez 11, VERONICAGONZALEZ 11. That's why I had to spell it out, because the people with the S are like, what? No. Okay, now, everything else is short. My Reverb Nation page is Vero G. My Facebook artist page is Vero G. She even got me. Instagram is Diva and Diamonds. I'll spell that out because we're going to confuse. DIVA, letter N behind that, Diamonds, DIAMONDS, my YouTube channel, VERO2884. My Twitter handle is VER2884. If you guys want to, I know it's a lot of numbers, sorry. They're like, wait, write this down again. What just happened here? Yeah, so.
You gotta hit the repeat, that's all.
There we go. Okay, wait, better. What she said? Okay. So, yeah, my email, if you guys want to book me for, like, because I do hosting, I also model and stuff like that. I do a couple of things here. You could also contact me at my email at VERO2884@yahoo.com. It's very simple as the rest of the stuff. Definitely, guys, always believe in yourself. Thank you guys for having me. It's an amazing
Thank
show.
you so
Oh, you're
much
very
for
welcome.
coming.
Thank you so
pleasure.
much.
Thank
you so much.
Oh,
You're so
welcome.
awesome.
Thank you,
Check
thank
out
you.
her single, Trials and Tribulations.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Unfortunately, right now I have hard copies. I'm trying to push it up on iTunes still, but that's taking time. But for now, I have hard copies. If they want to contact me, either like any social media, I should respond the same day. So I'll.
And she
yeah.
definitely has a song playing on LDM radio.
Exactly.
So
She's very talented. And if
Thank
iTunes
you.
don't sell her music, I know a Chinese guy, June. He'll sell it for her. And
Oh
she'll get a cut of it so everybody can go out there and listen to this girl's talent. She's very talented.
Too much,
Ladies and
guys.
gentlemen, Vero G's in the house. It's the R&R show, and we'll be right back. We have a lot more coming. We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Where, Bob? Bye. Deuces.
What we drinking though?
Bahamas, Long Island, hypnotic. While we bumping on hydraulics and top down when we cruise the whole island. Vero G, the truth be told. Look, truth be told with the lyrical flow, man. I've been killing pizza everywhere that I go. Might be news to you, but it's nothing new to me. I go hard in the paint like Ginobili. Oh, the white man made the money so seductive. What's the black man's only motivation? Calm, cool, collective, it's the reputation. Stay high, my lows, I'm blazing up the spaceship. Catch me if you can, no DiCaprio. I'm a single man, a Vero doesn't know. Got the team hall, I'm shaking like Jello. We on some Diddy shit, can't stop making hits. On the road with a bun, I weigh a quarter ton. You hit these girls though, and have fun. You having a good time, slap your hands together. Hope everyone feeling down the ride. Stay smooth like a criminal. New MJ, no subliminal. Going live from the booth, just bad news. Oh, you never got the memo coming straight from the horse's mouth. I'm my own bio. Hip hop, I resurrected. All my sounds flow top notch. I'm one of the best, kid. The flow would changed up more than the mood rang. Something that tone, something like feng shui.
On the island, on the beach, it's you and me. Island hopping, sipping drinks on the palm trees. The sun is blazing, not complaining. We just here for the island breeze. On the island, on the beach, it's you and me. In the island, we can stroll down by the beach. In the island, we can smell the sweet sea breeze. In the island, we sipping drinks till we done pass out. In the island, it's about having fun in the sun. In the island, let us stay till the day is done. In the island, jet skiing while you kiss the phone. In the island, parasailing above all the seas. In the island, this is where I want to be.
Break it down,
I
baby
got my
girl.
toes in the sand, I'm working on my tan. I was good with the plan, baby. You got me laying down flat, baby, all on my back. I'll be bumped to this track, baby. All I ask for your time, 'cause baby, you're mine. We can sail the seven seas, now come away with me. On the island, on the beach, it's you and me. Island hopping, sipping drinks on the palm trees. The sun is blazing, no complaining. We just here for the island breeze. On the island, on the beach, it's you and me. On the island, on the beach, it's you and me. Island hopping, sipping drinks on the palm trees. The sun is blazing, no complaining. We just here for the island breeze. On the island, on the beach, it's you and me.
We going here, we going there, damn near, everywhere. We going here, we going there, damn near, everywhere.
Network, and we would like to welcome Brother Earl in the house.
Welcome.
Hey, what's going on? Glad to be here.
Smooth. I told you he was smooth. Brother Earl, I know you were having fun back there.
Oh, no question. No question. I mean, just y'all were laughing and just being real. That's a good thing.
Now, Brother Earl, you are a poet.
Yes, among other things, but certainly a poet.
And you know it. Now, Brother Earl, I see you're holding something there. I would like to let people to see. I mean, we want you to say what it is, but this is a very nice thing.
Thank you. Each and every Monday, not every Monday, I host the open mic at Red Lobster right there in the heart of Harlem on 125th Street. It's called Freedom of Speech Open Mic. I get poets, singers, rappers, comedians. I mean, it's just a art gumbo, and folks come out and do their thing.
That's awesome.
You
I
have
need to go check
comedians
you
on
out.
the show?
Yeah.
You know, I'm looking to get back on stage, man.
We
You
talk
think
about
I
this
couldn't
after
tell?
No, but this is cool that you have not just poetry. You have artists, you have singers, and everything. Because poetry is cool, but when it first started, it was just poetry, and then people started mixing it with music and passion storylines and everything. How long you been?
Well, I mean, let's take it back to the essence. First and foremost, I'm first generation MC. I really did say yes, y'all, and I'd like to think I was kind of nice with it. You know what I'm saying? But how I got into poetry essentially was a combination of things. A little over 20 years ago, I had a real emotional breakup, and I didn't think it would be something I would do at the time, but just what was going on, it moved me. I started writing, getting back into the word a little bit. And then when my father passed in 99, that was it. Like, that just really kicked the door down. I just had, So I just started, really going hard with it. But, for me, poetry is the foundation, okay? Every great singer you can think of is a poet, okay,
Absolutely.
first, okay? Every good rapper, MC, whatever words you want to use, they are poet first, okay? And when you're not a poet first, you hear this mumble garbage.
Yes.
Thank you.
Because they ain't poets. They're like
right,
choking on rice and beans or something.
Right. Gotta be a poet first.
This the Tide Pod generation. I mean, for you to say, I wonder what this Tide Pod tastes like. I wonder if it's gonna get me high. Like, you gotta be really bored. Like,
see, but the thing is that with poetry and hip hop, I like some of the new stuff that's out there now, because there's people that are coming out now that are putting out great lyrics. They're putting out stories that a lot of people will not dare to say or can't say because of the commercial things that are doing now. Because commercial, they're taking the garbage and putting it out there. When you got real talent that's independent, either poetry, music, movies, or whatever, those are the guys who are making the impact for us to come back and say, this is what we want.
Exactly, having something to say that's worth talking about, worth discussing. And don't get it twisted. I mean, because I consider myself first generation, I mean, the bar's got to be up too. Now, I'm going to say, if you into rap or just the way the words connect and punchlines and metaphors, I'm going to have, that there too. Yeah. Okay, absolutely. But at the end of the day, it's still substantive. It's still something worthy of discussion, something that either we are going through or something that we just not talking about enough.
Right.
And I'm going to keep it real with you. I consider myself a conscious, romantic, revolutionary, with a strong sense of family kind of poet. So I can get political and I can get grown and sexy too.
Yeah.
Because that's just what it is. That how you going to be grown and not experience a multitude of these different things.
Yeah.
And I try to write about it.
Now, you say you're an artist. So what advice would you have for upcoming artists that want to break into the
entertainment field,
entertainment industry?
Because like you say, you host not only poets, singers, hip-hop artists. What advice can you give a young person that wants to get into this business or have their voices be heard? What advice would you give to them?
I'd say write from the position of being yourself. And what I mean by that is don't write because you feel that this is a certain trend. Don't write because this is a certain style. write in your authentic voice. Okay, people can tell when you are speaking in your voice and not the voice, you know, you think you're supposed to speak in.
Yeah.
That's what I think. That's what draws people to you. And get some stage time. Go into places like my spot on Mondays. Get a opportunity to, you know, perform in front of people. It's a lot different than being in the studio or being in the crib with your mans in them.
Yes.
You got to feel that energy right there, okay? Can you still rap on beat with all the noise going around and you don't have the fancy plug at the concert? Can you do it? If there's a mistake in the equipment, can you still finesse it?
Yes.
You can't get that no place else. That's like, you know, you shooting on a Nerf basketball in your crib versus playing in the park with the dudes. You know what I'm saying? You got to get out there and run, make your mistakes, and be comfortable in your growth.
Yeah, because there's always that saying, you know, you could have say all these poets, you could say all these bars and everything, but if you ain't got nobody that's gonna listen to you, you're never gonna get your word out there. It's like undiscovered jewelry. You be like, oh, I didn't know this diamond shines so hard. But it's been in this jewelry box all this time because you ain't want to wear it. You understand what I'm saying? You got to go out there. Listen, I've been doing this in 2006. I've been doing comedy. And there were times where I went into audiences where there was 5 people, 500, 2 people, 200, 30, 40. And like you said, you have to be willing to adapt to the situation. That's when you know it's pure, because when you got 200 people and you got 10, is a different way you got to approach yourself, because now you got to work harder for those 10 people than the 200. Am I correct?
Yeah,
Whether it's in comedy, poetry, or wherever.
Well, anytime a crowd is intimate, it forces you to really hone in on them. Sometimes when you're in a big crowd, you can almost be neutral in the sense of where you're looking at and stuff. But when you're in an intimate crowd, the exchange is much more organic.
Oh, yep.
And they are, you know, they are right into you because you're in the space that you're in. So, yes, I do think the dynamic of how to perform, depending upon the situation, is important. I've seen stars in lounges, and they're a lot different than that same star when they're doing a concert.
Yeah.
It's a difference. And you got to learn that difference and work it out.
Absolutely. Now I see you have some CDs there in your hands.
Yes. Over the years, I've put out 5 different albums. I brought a couple with me. That one is called Poemography. It's grown in sexy. You turn on the other side. You know, it's grown and sexy. It's romantic and erotic poetry set to R&B and jazz music.
I'll take that copy, please. Thank you very much.
You're about to get his girl pregnant tonight.
Hey,
Let's go with the next one.
That's Profit Margin. That's politically and socially relevant poetry set to hip hop and jazz. So it's a little harder. That one is my smooth joint. That's a little harder.
This one's the one that gets you thinking.
Yes.
That's like, karma.
Yeah, this one's for me.
and generally for the folks that can't make up their mind, I got State of the Art. That's the value pack. It's a little political, a little social, a little romantic, a little erotic. So if you can't make up your mind, you get State of the Art.
Can you do me a favor? I was reading this, but I want you to read this. Can you read what that says right there?
Okay. On this album, Poemography, I have an excerpt from one of my poems, and it's Your Eyes. And it goes like this. The eyes are the windows to the soul, and in yours I behold deep almond well springs of eternity, the bridge to ascension, redefining convention till dreams become reality, and the square root of infinity equals 2, me and you in your eyes.
I'm wet right now. That thing is hot. Do you understand what I'm saying?
said I'm wet.
No, because it's. You see what he's saying? He's saying it's me and you in the eyes. You know, like this is me and you. You can't get any.
He was talking about my eyes, damn it.
Can I keep this? Can I keep this?
No,
Brother Earl. You know, I'm gonna do it in his voice. I'm gonna tell my girl, I'm gonna be like, in the eyes of the window of the soul. This guy did it smooth.
Well, you know, my running joke is I I've led the league in scoring and assists when it comes to that album. And when I was another dude, I led in rebounds and steals. That's a metaphor.
Yeah. Me, I recover the fumble. I'm in there. You know what I'm saying, brother?
But Earl, tell the truth. How you be picking up girls? What's one of your best poems that you be pick up like? When you see a chick that you want to like, give, you know what I'm saying? Give the
a sample. Give us a sample too. Like if there's a woman right there drinking coffee, standing still, nobody knows her relationship status, but she's watching Brother Earl on the show. What type of sample will you say?
What kind of sample?
To a woman to get her attention, like, come on, brother, come on, bring it home.
No, teach this younger generation
listen,
how to be, you know what I'm saying, how the old school
I want you
really do it.
I'm going to break it down, because you and me are from the same school. I want some, like, stylistic, shy like, baja panty type thing where you're going to tell somebody something and bakata.
Well, I have a number of erotic poems, but if generally speaking, I'm attracted to grown women.
Me too.
Yeah, so
they cook for you.
Right there, you go. And this is a poem that I would say to a grown woman. I see you. Yes, I see you early in the morning. Kids yawning as you're rushing to school. In the hood, there isn't a carpool, but you can't get to work late. I see you, and I debate whether to conversate or offer you a ride. Tell you to slide inside and let me give you a moment's respite. I see you getting off the train at night, no one to greet you in sight. Fast break to daycare, then spending cab fare for you and the children everywhere. The doctor, market, salon, then pharmacist. And I wonder what type of a life is this, cause you still gotta check the homework, prepare dinner and dessert, wash dishes, soaking from the other day, bathe the kids only to play with yourself, cause your man is never home. I see you, and you're always alone, and I'm at an impasse, cause I don't know whether to apologize for him or kick his ass. And I'm gonna leave it right there. So
let me tell you something right now, right there,
bro.
This is
real.
This the type of poem will get y'all women off of welfare and food stamps, get a job, because this dude's willing to give you and your kids a ride to school. He see you suffering. He know it's cold. He got that Lexus and he ain't bold. He's ready and he's steady. Everybody knows what the Fuck that. We got Brother Earl in the house. I'm telling you right now. That was hot.
That was definitely hot.
That was a quiet storm, Baja Panty. I got you.
Everything. Now, have you ever thought about doing voiceover? Do you have a nice voice?
I've gotten some work as a voiceover, in voiceover, but I want some more work. I've done some cool things.
I'm going to put you on the app. I'm going to put this guy on an iPhone 14. I'm serious.
iPhone 15.
If you can't sleep, hit this app and he'll just talk to you. I see you. I'm telling you right now, this is the man.
Where do you see yourself like 5 years from now?
Well, I think there'll always be an affinity for me in sharing the word. But in the way that the freedom of speech is going, I could see me taking that on the road and sort of like, building that as a platform. As an artist myself, I've toured the United States, Canada, Europe, Africa. I've been a few places and had a great time. But I just want to get to the point where whatever I'm doing in life allows me to continue with my art and not have to feel that pressure. Just sharing for the sake of sharing. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, there's no better communication than poetry, in the sense of, like, there are things that you can have trouble telling someone in real life, but you can write it in a poem and they'll listen. There's a power to that that cannot be, taken lightly.
Brother Earl, there's no way I can tell you how talented you are.
I know you gotta have like 20 kids out there. Stop lying.
I watch you swallow. Stop playing.
Yeah! Okay, you on the right
because, like he said, I see you.
Brother Earl, I want to thank you so much for being on the show.
Are you gonna stick around?
Yeah.
Where can they find you on social media?
On IG, The Real Brother Earl. On Facebook, Earl Majette. That's Majette. So Facebook and IG are the best places. I'm also, they can listen to snippets of my stuff on cdbaby.com/Brother Earl. And you can reach me on social media and get a hold and see me for any of the albums. They're 10. I got dimes in the hood, fat dimes,
Yes.
Give you one and they cook like two.
Because he sees you.
Yo, you definitely gotta stay for the sexual healing segment.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Yes, and when we come back, we'll have
Yes.
Turnbuckle Talk with the Queen Bee, Nyah Kennedy. And after that, of course, Mr. TV's in the
Mr.
house.
TV gonna
He's
be on
in the
TV.
house. He gonna be on TV. Mr. TV gonna be on LDM Network TV. So you can't beat this. HD stereo all the way around Facebook Live. It's the R&R Show. We'll be right back after this.
Yeah.
As mighty armies clash in a struggle for total domination, the scales can be tipped by one man who has the courage to confront his fate and make a choice that will decide the fate of the world.
Guys put a lot of smoke in today. Wow. But anyway, we expecting a real superhero? I don't think so. The real life superheroes are the ones that are helping out in their community today. And the LDM show will be there to bring you the events and stories to life. Do you know a real superhero? Let us know. But for now, follow us on Instagram and Twitter and like us on Facebook. Also visit our websites for photos, videos, and updates. But until the meantime, hey, I gotta be out of here.
She's so fake. She's such a slut. You can see the layers on her face. Chicken legs. Oh my god. How short is that skirt? I can't believe she'd even put that on. Is that her dress? It's not even on her hardly. It's not even covering her up. It's actually disgusting. Oh my god. How can she do her hair like that? I don't even know how this girl has friends. I saw her talking to Holden the other day. Who does she think she is? I bet she slept with the whole football team. She's not even pretty. She's gained so much weight. She looks like a cow. Such a good idea. Watch this. You're good. Oh my god, that's so funny. You gotta post that. I got an idea past this.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the R&R Show. We are back, and we on Turnbuckle Talk on the LDM Network. I want to thank, my man. I just got to say this again. I'm sorry, but this is a sexy-ass CD. My man, Brother Earl, with that, I see you poem. He saw Nyah Kennedy standing in the background. Nyah Kennedy's here on Turnbuckle Talk, the Queen Bee, my only sister in wrestling. She is back. We are going to talk shit. We're going to talk about everybody tonight. We give a shout out to my man, Eric Jaden. My brother, I love you, man. Thank you so much for your support and having this woman on your side because she's a black
thunder, lightning, sexy chocolate. I'll kick everybody's ass in the ring. Hi, baby. Welcome back.
How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. It's been a while. It's been a while.
I know.
It's been a while since you and I sat here in front of this turnbuckle and talked some wrestling gossip.
Lots of gossip.
Oh, we got lots of gossip. There's so many fake people out there, don't you think? Come on, say it, girl. You can say it.
You know there's fake.
There's a fake ass. You know what? Because anyway, how you been?
I've been good.
How you been? If anybody doesn't know, this lady right here is a diamond in the rough. She has been in the business over 30 years, correct? 30 years, over 30 years.
It was 30 years in October.
In October, and you worked with the best of them. Everybody. And Wonder Woman, AC/DC is the only black girl I know that loves heavy metal.
I love heavy metal.
She walking around the house, dun, 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 and the mother's like, "What's wrong with my child?"
You know.
She's the type of girl you would not want in your high school.
Somebody asked my aunt a while ago, like, "What's wrong with her?" And she goes, "What do you mean? What's wrong with her? She's been like that since she was a kid."
Damn right.
So.
Speaking of kids, how's yours?
They're doing good.
They're doing good. I know they're proud of mommy.
Yeah.
I know they're proud. I'm proud of mommy. I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, she's one. Let me tell you something. In this business, there are so many fake people in this business. And I'm telling you from the heart, not because she's my friend, because when the way we met and the way she converted with me and spoke with me when I was going through a little obstacle in the end of last year, this lady is the realest lady in this business today. If you don't like the truth, you can't talk to her. I'm telling you like it is. She's gonna tell you yay, nay, or go away. One of the two. Okay? And it's hard to find someone that loves, because you tell me I got passion for this. You, I think, got more passion than I do.
I love this business. I've loved this business since I was a little girl. You know, it's just like I miss it being the way it was when I started in the late 80s and the 90s, you know, because it was just like, I mean, there's jerks in any profession you're in.
Oh, there's a lot of jerks. Yeah, a lot of them.
But, like, I mean, I can proudly say that I am still friends with people that I first got into the business with, people who I still worked with. Yeah. You know, I mean, like, it's sad to say, but, like, I'm an asshole, so I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
There's some people that, once I got into this business, that I've met here that, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, of course. But they don't understand you got that purity of it because you love the business. You know what can harm it. You know what can help it. You know, there are people out there that are doing more harm than good. Listen, people telling me, why is this guy talking? He's only been doing this for a couple of years. I grew up in this business. Right. Well, people don't understand, I watched my father wrestle. I watched my uncle Miguel Perez wrestle. Okay? I've watched behind the scenes. I remember Pedro Morales and Johnny Rods and all these guys doing these little indies around Manhattan when they were only doing WWF shows in Madison Square Garden. Right. So in between shows, they were doing the little clubs, not independents at that time. They were doing little clubs, and they weren't well known because they were minority. Right. Okay. Now you have so many how can I say, labels and companies that are independently owned, interracially owned, and everything. And independent wrestling is picking up.
It is picking up
fast.
But at the same time, I think there's a serious oversaturation with independence. Because some fact, I mean, like when I got into the business, you know, like, and I'm so proud of how women's wrestling has come along from when I started. Because when I was in the business, when I first started, you know, it was just like the women before me. We were a novelty. You know, it was like watching the midgets wrestle.
Yeah.
You know, ooh, you know, and now, I mean, there was no, I mean, the only female promotion that there had back then was Glow.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
You know, Glow, and then eventually WOW started up.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like, you know, like I travel. I mean, I didn't come east. But like I traveled every place else. I mean, I could probably count on my hand how many states I have not been to on one hand, or maybe two. I have some fingers left over that I did not work.
Yeah.
But I do. I love this business. I love this business. I love to give people advice. You know, if they ask me, I'm never going to be like, oh, no, you do it like this, you know, because I'm one of those type of people, if I didn't ask your opinion, don't give it to me.
Yeah.
You know.
The best advice I've ever got, one of the best advice I've ever got, was from you, where there was a time where I wanted to stop, you know, because I seen the ugly side of the business. And you were one of the first ones. What the hell is going on? I told you everything. You and I spoke. And you told me, keep doing what you love.
Yes, do what you love.
Because of something that you said. You said, look at your passion, what you invested into your gear, what you invested in your promoting, doing what I do on the show, trying to do the best I can when I performed. I mean, I'm not the best. Way far from half of these guys that are doing this. I'm way far from them. I'm not even near their level of expertise. I'm still like in the beginner stage. You know, I still got, you know, the wheels on the side helping me stay up and everything. You know, I want to give a shout out to Vince Steele, Bronco International, my partner Lou Nova, Eric Jaden, Dan the Man, a bunch of these guys that I worked with that just gave me the proper advice to move forward and everything. And just keep the TJ Marconi, who I trained with yesterday. You know, sorry the ankle got hurt and everything, but he was giving me, this man just stepped on over and said, hey, do this and do that. You know, they see this guy is at least trying.
Right.
You know, you got guys who take shortcuts. I just want to perform. I want to look good and stuff like that. And look what happened a year later. I'm at a different company, and I'm half of the tag team champions of that company.
Exactly.
You know, and why? Because I listen to people like you, and I listen to people in the business that told me, no matter what happens, keep strutting.
Exactly. I always say, you get out what you put in.
Exactly.
You know, you get out what you put in. Straightforward, straight as that. You know, it's like, I mean, like I tell people all the time, like, seriously, I love this business. I mean, when I started training, my son was 2.5 months old.
Wow.
So he literally grew up in the business. The promoter who owned the training would hold him in his arm and rock him
while you're
I
training.
was in the ring training.
Yeah, I mean, people don't understand the passion, man. People don't understand the hard work that goes into it. Like I said, I'm far from being a superstar or whatever, but I know what it is to take that bump. I know what it is to run out of breath. Hey, listen, I'm 47 years old. I'm a smoker. I eat red meat, and I eat chocolate cakes, and yes, I like Jell-O pudding. I'm also a diabetic.
Hey, don't feel bad. I love tacos.
That's right.
I love tacos.
She loves tacos.
I eat
but
tacos
you know what?
every day.
I went in there, and I'm going to be a big man about it. I want to thank Frankie Flo. Frankie Flo brought me into the business. You know, they have events coming up and everything. He brought me into the business. He honored my father, and he broke the ice. He kicked the door open for me and said, this is how the business is. And Frankie, I thank you for that. I really do. I really do thank you for that. Despite what everybody else is saying about you and me, I thank you for that. I've always respected you for that. You always have a place in my heart that nobody can take away because you helped me get where I'm at today. Okay? I want to thank Bronco International, who took the chance on a 46, 45-year-old fat guy like me and put me into his business, and we started promoting, and we did what we had to do, and look where we're at now. I got to thank this lady here. I got to thank a lot of people that did not give up on me, that said, you're never going to do it. You're never do it. And I'm not getting paid for this. I'm not making any money, but I love it. You understand what I'm saying? I love it. I have fun. Rather my match is 8 minutes long or 2 minutes long. Rather I'm in a Royal Rumble or not. Rather I'm in a 6-man tag team, double tag team, singles, whatever. Or just being in the locker room and listening to the developments of how we're going to put on a great show. That I love.
All the elements.
That's it. And nobody can take that away from me.
Never.
Nobody. But I want to ask you this one question that I've been seeing all over the place, and people want to know, what is your relationship status? Inquiring minds want to know.
Okay. I'm married. I'm divorced. I'm single. I'm in a committed relationship. It's complicated. There you go.
That means they ain't paying alimony. She's still pissed off. She has somebody. He wasn't who he said he was. And now she was somebody else, but they don't know how to communicate because he don't speak English. Am I lying?
No.
I saw you eating tacos, so I know he has to be Mexican. You know he be coming up to you, Negrita. How do we say I love you in español? Say something to me, Negrita. Well, don't laugh. You know I ain't lying. See? I told you. He's from Spain, Madrid. He's from Madrid. Ooh.
Yeah, he plays for Real Madrid.
Yeah, I bet you he does. I bet you he does. Now you got tell everybody who do you manage in this business?
I manage the American Communist, Jack Sisko.
I heard of him. He's been looking at me lately. I don't want to mess with no Russian dudes. I told him, listen, I'll buy you the vodka. Leave me the hell alone.
And I don't anymore, but I did manage Jazz, who was the NWA Women's Champion.
Yes.
Yes.
Talented woman.
And of course, my number one, the sexy Saiyan himself, Eric Jaden.
Which I don't trust around my sister, my wife, my mom. My mom's got a hard on for him. She sees him comes out, he goes, yeah! And she's like, oh my God, yes. She has a thing for hairy chests. My mother.
I love it.
You know, listen, my mother went to go see me perform. She saw Eric come out and she touched him. I'm like, Ma, you couldn't give me a high five, but you grabbed Eric Jaden's and she was like, Papi, you don't understand. When he came out, I saw that. And
women love him.
Oh,
They
Jesus
do.
Christ! And he's a
great
great guy.
entertainer.
He's a great guy. One of the most honest guys that I had spoken to. I like that guy a lot. I can't wait to work with him again. And he's a hardworking guy.
Very
he deserves whatever he's getting right now.
Yeah,
that I got to
works
give.
hard for what he has gotten. Nothing has ever been given to him. And all you haters out there continue to hate on him. Keep on hating because we love haters. You know why? Because that means we're doing something right.
I want to say a shout out to Carmen Gonzalez. Charlie, I love the show. First time watching. She wants to know what part of Puerto Rico I'm from. That's easy. Brooklyn. I come from Brooklyn, ma. I'm being honest with you. That's where I come from. Brooklyn. But I represent Queens now. So, you know, I'm sorry. I know we can't use the phone, but I had to say hello to everybody who's watching. CJ Warner, Francisco Segundo, Carmen Gonzalez, Vince Steele, the big man of the independent scene. A 500-pounder who could do flips easier than a midget.
Mr. C2C.
The C2C. Oh, yes. Keisha Mobley Baez, who's also logged in. Margie Oaks and everybody who's been logged on to the show. Miguel Cruz. Of course, the splendid one, Bobby C, is watching.
Shout out to Papa Stro.
Yeah, Papa
I know
Stro.
He's watching.
Yo, he gave me some of that tea one time. He didn't tell me it was like that organic herbal tea. I was crapping for a week. He did that thing on purpose because he did it right after we won our titles. He was like, "It's celebration." I was like, "All right, cool, man." Sunday night, I was in the bathroom saying, "I'm gonna kill Bobby C." He did that at sabotage. I think he wants a shot at the titles. Get a partner, we'll give him a shot.
He's been talking about.
Yeah, he's been talking about it.
Well, he's got his butler, so.
Yeah, he got a butler, a maid. He got a chauffeur, and he's still buying chicken with EBT cards?
And then, of course,
Come on.
he taking care of his personal affairs.
Yeah, he got to use it. Yo, tell me the truth. How much EBT cards he uses? Is he a Trump supporter?
Yes.
That's why he got all them white people working for him. Because if it was Obama, they would have been like, hell no, give him my phone.
Obama phone.
This is the R&R show. Where are you going to be at next before we go? Because I know you're going to stick around for sexual healings.
Yeah, because I did answer a couple of them questions.
Yes.
The 24th, we're at Taino Towers.
Taino Towers, my hometown. I love them.
LAW.
Yes.
And then the 25th, IWA, Ironbound Wrestling Alliance in Nutley, New Jersey.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I want to say something. I wish nothing but the best for LAW. March 24th. These guys are going to go in Taino Towers. They're going to put on a hell of a show. They got a hell of a roster.
Like we
They're going to
always
kill it
do.
like they always do. I wish them nothing but the best. And I hope that they succeed in everything that they do. Go and watch these guys. These guys are great. After that, April 7th, you can come see me and hopefully the Queen Bee.
The Queen.
At
That's
BWF
right.
with Eric Jaden and in the Bronx. And everybody's putting on a good thing. You know, everybody is out there for success. I don't hate on haters.
don't hate on haters either. You know, I ain't got time. I'm too worried about.
Yes, wearing her ACDC. The only black girl I know that came down in the Bronx with heavy metal gear talking about I shook you all night long, back in black, or all that stuff.
I hit the sack.
Yeah, she hit the sack, all right. Yo, my man, brother Earl is in the back buying. It's going like this. I see you. You know, it's the R&R show. This is Turnbuckle Talking. When we come back, Karma's going to interview Mr. TV is in the building. And then after that, Sexual Healings, where we'll have Nyah Kennedy, Vero, Mr. TV, Brother Earl, Raiden.
Goku.
No, we can't have Raiden on the show. He's been running in and out the studio like he wants to be part of it. Might as well put him on the damn show. It's the R&R show. We'll be right back after this, which is only live on the LDM Network.
Sweet melody, them soul is flowing now, yeah, and nothing hold we down. When we dance on the street, good sweet, then you see it, say everyone bow, yeah. When we dance on the street, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the R&R show.
Yeah.
I'm your Karma. I'm here with Mr. TV himself.
TV.
Who You Entertainment.
Already.
That's what's up. How you been?
I'm all right. What's shaking, bacon?
Nothing much. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
I thank you for having me.
So, I mean, you got this new... Okay, first of all, let the audience know you're an artist.
Artist,
entrepreneur,
designer, entrepreneur, CEO, father, hustler. I'm like the jack of all trades. I'm trying to make sure something's going to give in life. You know, you got to try and do everything.
Absolutely. Now, as we were talking off air, you was telling me, I just found out that you're one of the winners from our Turnbuckle Talk contest that we had on the show.
Yes, ma'am.
How did you like it?
Oh, I love wrestling. So, you know, the wrestling event was right next door to where I'm at. So that was perfect. Took the kids over there. They enjoyed it. Saw your co-host win the tag team champions that day. It was good money.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your support. Now, how long have you been doing? You've been artist first, obviously.
Oh, I was in Pampers. I had on Huggies. I had a mic when I had doodle in my pamper. I had bars. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I was young. You know, my stepfathers was holding us down, had us in there lip syncing New Edition in the house, so we was doing stuff. So it was in the blood since we was real young. So it was maybe like 8, 9.
Now you have the Who You Entertainment.
You all ready?
Well, how's that going?
With the Who You Entertainment thing, I basically created a big platform for people to connect, rub elbows, spotlight people, you know, just anybody doing their thing and stuff like that. So it's going great. I mean, I got all of the LFL players are hitting me up. Duchess of Ink hit me up. Khalil, the guy that played Raheem on Juice, Lazy Bone. A lot of people. Amanda Sereno, I think she the boxer.
Yeah,
Hector
Serrano,
Macho Camacho. A lot of people showing
That's
love.
awesome.
So
you also got me on. I'm the Karma.
You already. Karma is on there.
Yes.
Trying to get her partner, and then we're going to be good.
Absolutely. Now, what inspired you to start this movement? I know you're an artist and you're an entrepreneur. Oh, we got a call.
Oh, shucky ducky quack quack.
Not clicking in. Caller, thank you so much for calling the R&R show. Can I ask who's speaking? Hello?
Oh.
Try to call back, please, because we can't hear you on this end. So, yeah, so you're an artist, entrepreneur. Oh, they calling back.
They calling right back.
Hello, thank you for calling the R&R show.
Hi.
Hi. Who am I speaking to?
This is Jared.
Hi. You have a question for our guest over here?
You got a question?
Mr. T. Hello.
Hi, can you hear us? Hello?
Okay. Hello.
Hi. You have a question for Mr. TV?
I would like to shout out my dad, Mr. TV, and the Who You movement.
What's up, Chains? That's my son showing love. I thank you. Daddy be home in a minute. Sitting here with Karma doing it. R&R show. We lit.
What's his name? What's his name?
Change.
Shout out to you, Chain. Thank you for calling so much.
Thank you.
The John with Jers. Big up.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's awesome. You got your family support. That's wonderful. You know, you're a big role model.
I'm trying.
What has been the hardest thing getting into this business for you?
The hardest thing getting into this business is just the people you're dealing with, who's going to stick with you, who's not going to stick with you, are you going to keep going, are you going to quit, things of that sort. You know, it's an up and down game. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. You know when to hold them. What's that song? Know when to fold them. But you know what I mean. You know, it's just, you got to keep going, man.
Absolutely. I think for me as an artist, the hardest thing I got was getting support from the people that you love, that you're around the most, because people think that because you're coming from the same place they're from, they don't think you can make it.
It's the strangers that show you the most love.
Yes.
People you were starving with on the bench looking at you like, you got a movement. You got a T-shirt to sell. That ain't free.
Of course. Everybody wants everything free.
Yeah. I definitely feel you.
So how do you deal with that?
Well, I deal. Like I said, I full steam ahead. I clean my nose, dust my shoulders off, keep going. I'm 42 by now, so I know that I gotta just keep rolling, man. You know, pick up the pieces and keep rocking.
What is like your most favorite song that you had the most fun recording, and why?
Oh, one of my songs? I mean, I guess it would be a throwback, man. Playing my song was a goodie, man. You know, they playing my song. They playing my song. You know, my brother was singing on the hook. At that time, the family was good and tight. You know, the brotherhood was right. That's before everybody, you know, grew apart, you know. But times change, life changed, people grow up. But, yeah, playing my song was a goodie.
That's awesome. And I completely understand you. You know, how do you feel about like this new generation, no offense to nobody, but the Tide Pod eaters, you know, like kids want to get high off of laundry detergent and soap. It's like.
Well, I'm a little mad because if they eating the laundry detergent, I can't do my laundry because you done ate all the detergent. If you eat all the detergent on the market, how we going? Yeah, we got to do the laundry on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, to each his own, man. At this point, it's sad that you got to think about it like that, but got to think about you.
You know, today my 10-year-old, I have her do laundry at home. So I'm telling her, she's like, "Mom, we ran out of laundry detergent, the liquid one." So yeah, I'm like, look underneath the cabinet. Oh, we got some Tide Pod. I literally had to be like, but don't eat it. You know how sad
Don't eat it.
Don't eat it. She's like, Mom. I'm like, you gotta be telling
She probably
them
looked
this
at you like, really, Mom? But that's good. At least she knows, like, for real, Mom.
But the mumble rappers, seriously.
That's another, to each his own. If these young kids, obviously it's a whole fan base out there that's eating that up. You know? It's a fan base that just wants to hear them bars, you know? Everybody's going to have their own fan base. If they winning with what they doing, I can't complain. I got to tighten my shit up, keep going, and make my stuff better.
What about like there's like a rapper out there who said that Tupac was boring.
Oh, man, see, now him, I want to put him in a cripple across face. What's that, Little Zan? Little Xan. Yeah,
Little
he's
Xan.
the little. He named himself after a drug because to me, I grew up on Pac. I would sit in my room when I was young, play Pac and Bone Thugs back to back to back to back. All Eyes on Me album, East 1999. My mom's just coming in the room like, God damn it, if you don't turn Tupac off, like. But yeah, you know, to each his own, man. If they winning, they winning.
All right. One more question. What advice would you give to the younger generation, the same people that we're talking about, that the ones who, you know, we understand it's a movement going on. We understand that you got your own fan base out there, but like the 69 and those rappers out there, I mean, they're doing their thing, but it seems like something is missing. Hip hop is not the same anymore.
What's a little bit crazy, and I mean, fight me if you catch me outside for saying it, that 69 kid, it's some of them songs, I swear, I'll be in my sala, I'll be done kick the table over like, God damn it. He be having me lit, you know what I'm saying? But then you hear his story and stuff, and you like, damn, can I really support this? And how do you decipher music from somebody's personal? Because then if that's the case, I would have been stopped listening to R. Kelly. But I swear, R. Kelly done got me through some good night. You know what I mean? I love Small. He's amazing, you know. So I don't know. I really can't put my finger on it, but that's again one of those, to each his own. God blessings to everybody, and keep shining. Let
our viewers know where they can find you. You're about to perform, right?
Yes, ma'am. So I'm gonna do shit right now.
Right after you put your information out, we're going to have you performing all that, and then we're going to get into our sexual healing segment. Let our viewers know where they can find you and they can follow you, the Who You movement and all that.
Okay, what you can do is go on IG, who_YOU_entertainment, the full word, who_YOU_entertainment, the whole word. Come check us out, man. Let us show you some love, man. It's all about love. That's what I created it for. Blessings up.
Absolutely. You guys heard it here first on the R&R Show. Stay tuned. Mr. TV is going to do his thing, and then we're going to go right into our sexual healing segment.
See ya. what it is, man. Mr. TV, Who You Entertainment, shit right now. Let's go! I'm front line when they ready for war. If I'm sleep, don't wake me, nigga, I'll be sure. And I'm 3 doors down from Jamaicans with the bud by the pound. And I'm addicted to the game. Rehab, it won't change. A lot of weed is in my body. I got smoke for brains. Try to leave, but it pulled back. This a train that's off track. Money to drugs and fast women like a glue trap. Cops waving hammers and everybody like move back. Spending time laughing with niggas and running through the yak. Tell the soldiers get my throne ready, ruler back. Back me in the corner, I go wild like a puma cat. Practicing like 24/7, I do not relax. I hit the lotto every now and then I'm coming back. But I'm coming back with something baby blue, white rap. And then dating on the side of all hubcaps. What they want a brother to dream about is hubcaps. It's hard to change when you're in love with the game. You're feeling like you a star. That's like I really am the shit right now. The shit right now. The shit right now. Tell the people that are still in the hood that I'm alive and good. My friends know who they are. I hope you heard I'm the shit right now. The shit right now. The shit right now. I'm the hottest when you measure in the flame. I'ma take my war scars and my tats to the grave. You can bet it, man. Fiends act sick for that coffee pot medicine. Friends I ain't see in a minute knocking, I let them in. And recognize I did it all, I'm a veteran. A wish right now or $1 next week. Give me straight money, straight like an inline skate. And you couldn't stop smoking long enough to be great. And hate a nigga trying to eat off of your dinner plate. Fuck it, get my own shit. Written, no, I own this. Listen, I'm a shark, I ain't playing with no little fish. When the sunrise wakes up and get the stash, I was holding work bigger than Nicki Minaj's ass. How to control, make a wrong turn, might crash. I'm Dale Earnhardt, living life fast, get your sets in. Cause I be in the gym with clear glass. It's hard to change when you in love with the fame. You feeling like you a star. It's like I really am the shit right now. The shit right now. The shit right now. Tell the people that are still in the hood that I'm alive and good. My friends know who they are. I was like a heard I'm the shit right now. The shit right now. The shit right now. East Harlem, El Barrio, R&R show. You already know. Mr. T.V. Shout out my cameraman, Nigel. Yeah, Concrete Moon, what up?
She's so fake. She's such a slut. You can see the layers on her face. Look at her chicken legs. Oh my god. How short is that skirt? I can't believe she'd even put that on. Is that her dress? It's not even on her hardly. It's not even covering her up. It's actually disgusting. Oh my god. How did she do her hair like that? I don't even know how this girl has friends. I saw her talking to Holden the other day. Who does she think she is? I bet she slept with the whole football team. She's not even pretty. She's gained so much weight. She looks like a cow. Such a good idea. Watch this. You're good. Oh my god, that's so funny. You gotta post that. I got an idea past this.
As mighty armies clash in a struggle for total domination, the scales can be tipped by one man who has the courage to confront his fate and make a choice that will decide the fate of the world.
Guys put a lot of smoke in today. Wow. But anyway, we expecting a real superhero? I don't think so. The real life superheroes are the ones that are helping out in their community today. And the LDM show will be there to bring the events and stories to life. Do you know a real superhero? Let us know. But for now, follow us on Instagram and Twitter and like us on Facebook. Also visit our websites for photos, videos, and updates. But until the meantime, hey, I gotta be out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the R&R show.
And we are live on the
Yay.
LDM Network. We have all our guests here today. We have Brother Earl. We got Nyah Kennedy. We got Vero G. Raphael G.
And I'm your Karma.
And I'm your Karma. And this is Sexual Healings.
Yes.
Now, as every week, as we said, Sexual Healings is a segment that can be anything about fetishes. It could be about relationships. It could be about positions, toys, bad advice, good advice, relationship.
All
whatever.
different type of topics that we post up on Facebook.
Yep, and of course the disclaimer is we are not professional doctors, and the
By
opinions and options of the R&R show are not reflected to the LDM network. So if you don't like what we're saying, just keep watching to the end of the show, and we'll probably make you laugh. Anyway, one of the first questions that we put up on Facebook every week, and we ask people to please comment, and we get a lot of comments. This particular topic is, what is the worst thing you can say right after sex? And before we ask our panel tonight, let me tell you what a lot of people have been saying. Veronica Martinez says, is that all? Johnny De La Sala says, I had better. Miss Ethel said, you're welcome. Veronica again says, you can go now. Veronica again says, you can reach in the bottom drawer and pass me my dildo.
Wow. That's real bad.
Miss Ethel says, your brother was better, by the way. Margie Oak says, well, at least it was a waste of 2 minutes of my life I'll never get back. Oh, wow. Damn, babe. Thanks. Miss Ethel says, are you sure you were born a man? Henry Ramirez says, your cab is waiting. Vince Steele says, oh, shit, it broke. Nyah Kennedy said, thanks. See you later. Johnny De La Salas again says, do you need an Uber? Miss Ethel says, I swear it's only a cold sore. Johnny De La Salas says, so my wife should be home soon. Henry Ramirez says, the condom broke. Bill Pierce says, you can take the covering off your head now, I'm done. Louis Lugo said, what's your name? These are people who listen to the show every week, and they are worse than we are to answer these questions the way they do. Now, with our guests here, this is your first time on the show with us.
Yes, I feel like a newbie.
Yeah, we have to baptize you.
Oh, no.
Okay, so hold on.
Yeah, there we go. 10 Hail Marys.
Vero, what is the worst thing you can say right after sex?
Is it over?
Oh, that's a good one.
Thank you, man.
It was vicious with all that good poetry.
I do try, brother. I do try.
Miss Nyah Kennedy, what is the worst thing you can say right after sex?
I already said it.
Really? That's all you guys say? You got nothing else?
No, because I try my best not to have that.
Oh, okay. You know why? Because we see you.
Wait a minute.
Brother Earl, Mr. Smooth Operator, what is the worst thing you can say after sex?
I wasn't drunk enough.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, that's good.
That's
Hell yeah. I mean, like, you have to be like dying to be like, yo, mama, was that good for you? Because I lasted 2 seconds longer. Karma, what is the worst thing you can say right after sex?
Oh my God! If the sex was bad, did you come? Like,
Are you done? Like,
I think if somebody was to ask me, did I come? Like that, if you don't know that I came, then you gotta keep going. Something ain't right.
My question is, when you're having bad sex, why continue?
because I'm greedy. I want to finish.
You know, I'm the type of person like, no, we stop.
How can you finish though?
Seriously.
It's true though, yeah.
How do you get into it? No, stop. Okay.
Well, you know, this is really serious because, like, you know, bad D follows you around like a bad credit report.
Hell yeah, man.
Yo, I mean,
That is so
you know,
I had to go to Credit Karma.
yeah, exactly. You know, you get the D facts, right?
Yeah, man. What's the worst thing I've ever said after sex was like, man, that's a big toto. Next thing heckled because I was wondering why I'm doing everything I could to please this woman. You know what I'm saying? And it was like I was scared. I was like, do I need like a bungee strap or something? Because I was like coming out. So when I realized what happened was I was making love to the Holland Tunnel.
I don't know, because they say that, I mean, women can give birth and their thing just extracts.
No, but there's a difference, mommy.
If a woman is comfortable enough.
Yeah, but mama, come on. She had a toe booth on the end of it. All right, stop.
Damn. Start doing them Kegel exercises.
Wait a minute. I just saw a video where the dude put his head. I was like, and it didn't seem like it wasn't a lot of struggle. Like it just
that kind of hurts just thinking about it.
Like damn, like yo, that was crazy.
I did see a video of a girl with a Nokia phone. Remember the Nokia phones? She shot it out and I was just like, I thought it was that Kegel exercise thing, but a whole head and a fist. Yeah, you right.
Listen, I saw a lady put a midget in there. A midget. He walked out.
A whole midget.
A whole midget. He walked out. He was like full of dirt and shit. Came out. He was crispy clean. What? I'm slobbering. I'm kidding. That chicken was good. I seen a whole midget walk out talking about like, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone.
Oh, God.
I have a question for you guys all in general. How do you feel about size for a man?
I don't know. I never took it.
I didn't mean...
Pause.
I didn't mean that. Okay, how about...
Oh, you talking about woman?
No. Okay, let me change it.
Okay.
Women. Okay, the women panel. Okay.
Okay. I was gonna say I don't know how big I can take one. I can tell you this: if I was gay, I'd be Superman. Because one time I took a dope and I was like this big, and I was like, if I could take this out of my body, imagine what I could catch.
Okay, listen. Forgive me. I meant to say women. Okay. Forgive me for you. Women, how do you guys feel about size? Does it matter, or does it work correctly? That's what really matters. You tell me,
I think size always matters, but I think that it depends on the person. If they know how to work it, then there's some people with big mandingos and just the thing is just there.
Yeah, I don't
it's
want
too
that.
painful.
I don't want
it's it's not enjoyable. But sometimes a man cannot be that big, but it's still he knows how to work it.
For some women, they want their heart tickled, not literally.
How do you feel?
Me, as long as it's working and it's not falling apart, I'm happy.
I mean, it's a difference because if it's like.
Yeah, if it's like this.
If it's like this and it's skinny, then you can't fake that. You know what I'm saying? You cannot fake an orgasm or something.
If it's like a number 2 pencil or something.
You can't.
It's like the rides at Great Adventure. You got to be this high to get on.
Hell yeah. And then you better not be one of them rides that you wait 3 hours to get on.
That works.
And it was over in 10 seconds.
That too. That too.
Yeah, but was it a hell of a ride?
No, I went on the Joker. Everybody was like, "Oh, the Joker's so nice and everything." I was like, "This Joker was a joke." But then I went on the Incredible Hulk, and oh my God, Raw Hulk smash!
Wow.
All right, here's the next question. Okay. We put this up on Facebook every week, as we say, it's for our sexual healing topic, and the name of this title was. Describe your sex life with a song title. And we got a lot of responses here.
Oh, man.
Johnny De La Sala says, right now it'll be Despacito. Jesus, dude. You really need help there. Johnny De La Sala says, all of Me, the Drake song, he said. Nyah Kennedy says, Neighbors Know My Name.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Damn.
Wherever.
Yo,
she's like
Nyah's a freak. I'm telling you right now. She comes in there dressed like a rocker and be like, "Come on, bang your head." Veronica Martinez says, "Beat it." Oh God.
That's all I could think about.
Margie Oak says, "All Night Long."
Oh.
Crazy.
Thank you, honey.
Oh my
Because I got the jaw like freaking Lionel Richie. I'll be in there
God.
going, all night long.
Oh my God.
All right. I'm gonna go with
Okay,
Brother Earl here. Describe your sex life with a song title.
Sexual healing.
My man.
Oh,
wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, bitch, wake up! I gotta go to work. Vero G.
You know that song "So Lonely"?
Oh God.
There we go. That's what I gotta say. Where's Shani, guys? That's it. That's it.
You got another song?
Yeah, Lonely.
Probably "Drunken Love."
Ooh.
Nice.
I like that song too.
There's
Damn,
a few
you got me
songs that I
thinking.
like, you know, like I don't remember the name of the song, but they play it at the end of Magic Mike XXL. And then when him and the guy.
No, I never saw that movie.
last-
Margie, what was the name of the song? You like that movie?
What about you, Raphael?
Oh, easy. I'm so excited by the Pointer Sisters.
Oh my.
What? What's wrong with that? I mean,
No.
come on, I am excited. When I get, come on, man. When I get the chance, I'm 47 years old. Let me tell you something. When I get the chance, I'm excited. If not by myself, I'll be dancing with myself. Or that song, I Touch Myself.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she knows that song. I be looking at myself in the mirror sometimes. I touch myself. When I think about you, I touch myself.
Damn.
And then my son walks in. Dad, stop playing around. You bastard. What about you, Karma? One is the loneliest number.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
You thought I have a personal insider. I'm gonna say Frank Sinatra. Take me to the moon. You know that song?
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
As of lately, so.
Okay.
Damn, that means you got good batteries.
Another good one, and it's a long one, is by Peter Frampton. Do you feel like we do?
Oh.
What about that song? Do you really wanna hurt?
Oh yeah.
Well, that's if you got a big ass Jamaican mandingo with long dreadlocks coming at you.
I gotta just say,
Because Vero's like, oh my God, he looks like that guy Fleck Bob Marley with steroids. He's big like Predator. Okay, next question. Well, I got other songs I want to talk about too. That ain't fair. No, I want to say can I say a song? Can I say one song?
Go ahead.
Truly. Every time I look at myself in the mirror, I'm truly in love with you, boy. What?
Only when you look at yourself in the mirror, I'm telling Margie.
One time I saw one time me and Margie were like really wanted to do it, and we took off our clothes and we died laughing.
oh, wow. Yeah.
We was drunk. I mean, I don't know what it was. Anyway, name a petty reason. Oh, Sophia said, "Can I just go now?"
Ooh, what song is-
Yo, Sophia,
That's
she's
crazy.
like a little gremlin sex machine. I swear to God, like she'll grab your leg like a chihuahua.
Yikes.
Name a petty reason you won't date somebody. Here are the answers that we have. Johnny De La Salas again, he's a true fan, knows your ex. Margie Oak says she won't date somebody because they like the New York Mets.
That's petty.
Nyah Kennedy said
What did
the
you
way
say?
they eat food.
Like they chew with their mouth open.
Oh, that is a turn off. That's a deal breaker.
Only if it's something else for that reason, but anyways.
Yeah. And Miss Ethel says if they don't like my kind of music.
Interesting.
That really is petty.
Another one is if they don't like wrestling.
True that. If you don't like wrestling, you got to go. Sorry. Because when you make love, it's technically wrestling. And if you can't wrestle, we ain't boxing.
Make you tap out.
Yep.
That's right. Submission hold.
Hell yeah. Put me in the Weber 4 leg lock. Okay. Nyah, okay, you gave your reason why you wouldn't date somebody. Petty reason. Vero, what's a petty reason you won't date somebody?
If they live in the mommy house and they're like over 60 years old.
60 years old.
Yeah, and live in the mom house.
Over 60.
And, live,
Oh,
and they're living in their mom's house?
Yeah.
So if he was 59 and not living in his mom's house.
It's going
I
to
don't
60.
know.
I mean, no. I mean,
But that's like a quadruple loop.
That's like a Norman Bates. Like
Yo.
you still live.
That's
with
like
your
you're
mom.
both paying the rent with Social Security. Both of y'all.
yes, it's true. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
What
Brother
about
Earl,
you?
name a petty reason you won't date somebody.
For me,
if you can't see her, that's right.
It's petty, you know. Maybe it's snooty, but like when you're stupid, man, it just turns me off, man.
Yes.
Like, oh my goodness, man. Like,
loss of common sense.
Sometimes I act like I'm stupid, but I'm very smart.
I have my blonde moments. I do.
Yeah, but I like that. I like for people to
I
think
get
that I'm
called
smart.
out
When I
on
open
them,
my
though.
mouth, I'm like, they're like, wow, you're intelligent. But I get what you're saying.
yeah, it's a deal breaker for me. You know, like, and sometimes, you know, it's people take it really as being petty or thinking you're better than them or some crap like that. But
Yeah.
it's just intelligence. Like, yo, these is
sexy.
real times. Like,
True,
I
they're eating Tide Pods now. So
yeah, you know, like there was a time when I was, you know, a young dude. I could actually pretend like I knew you were stupid, but I could act like I didn't know. But now I can't pretend. Like when you're stupid, I know you're stupid. I cannot.
That's crazy, right there. Yeah, that's
pretend before.
Hey, Sophia J. Thorne says bad hygiene.
That's not petty. That's just That's valid. That's a valid excuse. What about you, Raphael?
Like it's true. Like Brother Earl said, stupid. If you're stupid, I mean, I'll play stupid just to get you away from me. You know? Like she'll say something stupid, and I'll be like Forrest Gump.
Wow.
Oh, stupid is what stupid does, ma'am. You know, I mean, like I can't deal with stupid people.
I know.
I mean, I can't deal with petty people.
Yeah.
That deal with for petty things.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't you call me yesterday? I was waiting for your phone call. Bitch, my phone!
Oh, that's a huge no. Yeah.
My phone got lost.
Needy.
Oh.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but Brother Earl hit it right. Stupid people. Like I like to have conversations with people.
Yes.
You know, I'm a comedian.
Yes.
I make fun and everything. But there are times when you're serious and you want to be serious with that person, and they look at you like,
You're right. You have to absolutely be able to hold a conversation with a person.
You know,
But you can only spend so much time in the bedroom. You got to talk.
Exactly. Exactly.
like, you know, you have to talk and let them know you want to take them to the bedroom.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, after we watch this movie together and we criticize it, can we go have sex or something? You know what I'm saying? Like you tell them, listen,
You have conversations on the text message, but then when you're in person, it's like
yeah, that's a cricket.
Silence.
When we could say all these things to each other on the phone, we look at each other and be like, duh.
To me, a petty reason why I won't date someone is if they like try to act like they like straight hood. Like I don't know. That just turns me off now. Like somebody that's like, hey yo ma, what's good? Like, not you.
Oh shoot.
You know.
Those real thug dudes and they come up to you, and be like, hey, how are you? You know that's
Oh no.
I wouldn't do something like that.
Now, or how about like if somebody has like dirty ears, like that's petty, but
Yo, I saw a guy make
that's-
candles from the
hygiene's
wax.
like so
Damn!
bad.
They cut off his lights. He put a Q-tip on, put a little thing with a match on. I was like, you nasty son of a bitch.
And if they're not a Yankee fan, I'm sorry.
Yo, mío.
No offense to Met fans, but
Yeah, I'm a Mets fan.
sorry, but if you're not a Yankee fan, I might not date you.
Well,
I gotta
Sophia,
really like
before
you.
we go, Sophia J. Thorne says, I'm talking after sex. He better clean up his mess. If not, we're not doing this again.
Or how about if they don't talk during sex? That's boring. Like,
No,
I
sometimes
can't. I
it's
will break
good.
up with you. Like,
It's true.
No, you know, sometimes that can be hella sexy though. Like,
if they don't talk and you don't
Yes.
know what's going on, and you're like, okay, am I hitting it right? Like, what am I doing?
well, you know, like sometimes, you know, like that's something I like doing. I might just pop up and
So you put your hand over her mouth so she can shut up when she's moaning.
I did that once. She charged me with kidnapping. I didn't know she was my cousin.
We all do different things to to make it exciting, and it gives that, you know, that villain, you know, like I'm not saying nothing, going
See, like
hard.
me, I
going
like
hard.
to choke. I like to
right.
be the one in control. Like, yeah, take that. You like that?
And that's why all those guys went missing.
Oh, wait, they don't look at you when you're making love to them. They look at the wall and you're like, hello.
Yeah, right. Look over here. Look at me.
when they're giving you fellatio, they're looking at you like.
Yes.
He ended it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching the R&R show. that is the end of our segment.
Yes, we'll be right back next week from 9 to 11 on the LDM Network. We're going to get sued.
Yes. Thank you so much for all the guests that came in. We have Vero G, Brother Earl, Nyah Kennedy,
Mr. TV.
Yes, thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in. Tune in next week, the R&R Show live.
And we'll have Mr. Coffee next week.
You've been watching R&R on the LDM Network. Watch them every Thursday from 9 to 11. And follow them on Facebook, the R&R Show, right here on the LDM Network.
It's God. It's God.
I was waiting for you to say.